1.
Hello, hello. What is going on, everybody? Happy Friday.
Yeah!
Look what I brought out. What y'all got for beverages here? Let's see them. I got the claw. What you got, Virginia?
I've got a cornucopia. So I'm doing a lot of local beer today.
Okay.
I've got some Due South. I've got some Funky Buddha.
Oh, that's a great one.
And I've got some Barrel of Monks as well. I rated the KVJ beer fridge.
You'll be on here for 3 hours?
I'm going to be here for, this will last me like 30 minutes at least.
Okay. All right. That's impressive. All right. Bert, what you got?
Well, I started off with a little Jack Daniels, and I got to tell you, I did not like it. I got to go back. I got to go back to JMO. So I went back to some Jameson in my Dixie cup, keeping it real classy. And then I'm also just kind of nursing a beer, a little something, something.
Oh, okay. Very nice. Very nice. Denny's, what you got going on tonight?
I got a nice Sauvignon Blanc, courtesy of my wife, Jen, in this very stylish full Gorilla glass.
Classic. Very, very nice. And Suits, what we got going on? Thank God Suits turned a light on this week.
Yeah, well, I forgot the bulb above me was out last week, so I realized it when I started looking like I was in the middle of an eclipse. But I'm sticking with the vodka tonic.
You living in a hostel?
Yes.
Suits got pretty tore up last week, and I think he was the most hungover on Saturday.
Yeah.
By far, that was my proudest moments.
Are you allowed to talk about what happened on Saturday morning? The talking to?
I'm at my mom's house, and then I puked everywhere. So it definitely gave
house?
Well, yeah. This is not. Remember, I had to come back here for a bit, and now with the coronavirus, it's kind of hard to leave. So,
Yeah.
But I don't know. I didn't think, I guess there was that much Tito's left in the bottle at the end, and I just started chugging it, and I also didn't think I would be able to finish chugging it, but I succeeded, and then about an hour later, it was bad.
Okay. All right.
Wait, did your mom see and hear you throwing up?
Yes.
Suits, I've been there before. It's a low moment. I guess.
She said, let her know, like, did you talk about you being hammered, or did she think you had the flu?
Oh, she knew I was hammered.
There's
a different level than the flu there.
She didn't say.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Do you think that your mom now hates us like Denny's mom does?
Damn.
Nah, she's not quite there yet.
Okay.
Soon.
Give it time.
Yeah, it's still early.
Give it time.
I threw the adult language on the title of this just to be safe.
Good.
This is a good chance when Rocco gets on here.
Yeah.
You're
Here,
right.
Yeah.
Morning.
Get a couple beers in that kid.
Yeah.
What?
Let me say hey to some of the people that are out there right now. We got Tatiana, what's up? Saying hello to her. Christina jumped in. Rosalita, Angela's out there. Logan, David, Cassie, Andrew, James. That's awesome to see all y'all. So everybody, see when everybody's drinking out there. So we going. Amy's going vodka and tea.
Ugh.
Okay.
You guys ever had vodka and tea?
Yeah.
That is a quick recipe for poopy cramps.
I think so, huh?
Say hi to everybody. Yeah, say hi to everybody while I'm hi.
What up, Rocco?
What are you drinking, Rocco?
I'm drinking
Beer.
Beer?
Stuff tonight.
Well, the sun hasn't set yet.
Well,
Yeah.
Did he say beer?
He did say beer.
All right, yeah, we're definitely gonna get thrown off the internet.
Kristen said her husband went and got margaritas from Chili's. Anybody ever had a Chili's margarita?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Geez, I think they only let you have 2 of them, too.
Are they powerful?
Presidente margaritas from Chili's are amazing.
They
Shout out
are.
to Chili's
I
TV.
want to call out Denny's on that. Are you sure that's a factoid? You're only allowed to have 2?
I think it's limit 2 per customer.
No.
The-
Really?
That sounds made up.
I believe it is. The really big margaritas they give you that like should come with a lifeguard. Those things are definitely, I think they're only 2 a person.
Well, then I've
Wow.
broken the Chili's
Yeah,
law.
I think it's a loose law, but it does say on their menu.
I don't know, Denny's.
All right.
I made up
Fact-checking.
fact.
All right. Somebody else say it.
Maybe they feel like if they put it on the menu, then they're exempt. Is that what it is? Is that some kind of legal thing? Well, it's on the menu. You can only have 2. It's not our fault.
Well, remember Wet Willie's that used to be downtown where they had those frozen slushy drinks?
Absolutely. I
we?
know it well. Yeah.
Oh, me and Kevin used to put their kids through college.
Yeah.
30 years ago.
2
30
of those, you'll black out. Those
Right
things
after
are
Prohibition.
There was the same place. There was a drink called Call a Cab.
yes.
And holy crud, you had to call a cab.
That
Back
actually be
before
a
Uber.
good quiz. How many Wet Willie drinks can you name? Because there was Call a Cab. Wasn't there a Mind Eraser?
Yes, there was.
Yeah.
What
There
was
was
the one with the 180 or 360 or something like that? Wasn't there a
180
number?
octane.
Yeah, yeah.
There was the dry humper.
Was it really?
No,
No.
but that would happen if you had a couple call a cabs.
You helped the cab driver.
Hey, look, things happen.
We got Cynthia having a bourbon and Diet Coke.
Okay, watching them calories.
Okay. Amy's doing Bud Light lemonade. You guys had the Bud Light drinks yet? The seltzer ones?
Oh, is it good?
They're actually not bad. Yeah, I've had some of those. They're pretty decent. So yeah, there's some good stuff out there.
Hey,
So
Kev,
yeah.
real quick, I just want to say your hair on point.
Thank you. It's getting a little shaggy on the sides. Unfortunately, I think probably this is going to be the last you're going to see it until I can get this thing all trimmed up. I'm probably going hats until.
I have plenty of these kind of hats for you to borrow because my hair is like a wild man right now. I get it, brother.
Yeah, I know. I hear a lot of people are that way.
Yeah,
So.
it's fine. Everybody's hair's a mess. Who cares?
Your boy looking like Kramer up in here.
Yeah? Are you going to show everybody or are you just going to talk it up?
Yeah, it's got some height.
Yeah, that's it.
I
That
can
is
see it.
impressive.
It's got some height.
Wow. That is very impressive. I like
I'm gonna
it.
go lay underneath the bridge tonight.
Do you guys have any different plans going on this weekend? Like what is going on for everybody? What are you doing, Virginia? Anything? What are the rest of the plans? Oh, by the way, thank you for the crawfish. The family's loving that.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Anybody see Suits' cat shake her ass real quick?
She's coming back for an encore here.
Let's see it.
Twerk that thing! Twerk
Shake
it!
that ass. Yeah.
Yeah! Yeah!
Butt. Cat butt.
Yeah, I think I pissed her off. No, she's coming back.
Oh yeah.
Get it!
She puts-
Get it, Suits!
It's like she's teasing him. What are you doing the rest of the weekend, Virginia?
I think me and Panda are apparently going to play booby grab.
Oh my gosh, guys, stop doing that because I'm kind of turned on.
Isn't that weird?
It is. It's been a long quarantining.
Okay. Little booby grab. What are you going to play this weekend, Jay Bird? You got any plans?
I do. Me and Denny's are going to be doing the video game challenge tonight. We're going to play some baseball. In fact, we're looking for suggestions from the people or from y'all for the punishment for next week. This week I had to wear the bikini top. The week before I had the eye patch.
Okay.
So if you guys got some ideas, let us know. And then I think me and Denny's are going to be working on some music, some new music for the KVJ show.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
I think the new track's called Kevin is One Hot Piece of Ass.
So that is going to be a club banger right there.
It's a B-side.
Yeah. Okay. Denny's, how's the shrimp doing?
They're doing all right. I got a ton of them. I think the answer, well, they're getting a little bit better. I'm going to try out. Somebody had a suggestion of bay leaves. I heard that works pretty good. And then that other person had a suggestion of vinegar. So I'm going to try them both out.
Bailey's.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
She always hears booze.
She does.
Bay leaves.
Take some.
Although Bailey's in coffee is fantastic.
You got
Oh,
that
yeah.
right.
Yeah,
That's the best.
I had a math teacher teach me 7th and 8th math grade.
What? more Jack Daniels.
Denny, somebody in the chat room was
I can't
asking
hear you.
a way to see the shrimp.
Yeah, I can bring them down. You guys here. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I'll bring everybody down.
Yes,
Okay.
bring those shrimp over.
We're walking
Very excited for this.
down to the
Can you
shrimp.
guys hear? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, we got you, Wyatt. People saying they can't hear you. I can hear you.
I can hear. Okay, I can hear you.
Okay.
I
So
had
great.
I had a glitch.
Maybe take off your ski cap that's covering your ears.
Maybe you should. I don't know. Not talk so much. How are we
Oh,
having
look
a
at that.
fight
There's-
in different towns?
I'm just fascinated with these shrimp right now.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Shrimp.
Look at that. That's them. Boy, they do. They look like little swimming sperms, don't they?
There's a prego one here at the top.
Oh,
Look at that.
Look at that.
You can see the caviar on it.
crazy, huh?
Yeah, they're all right. They're all right.
Okay. Boy, that's hours of entertainment when you're highly.
It is.
I don't want to alarm anybody, but we just lost 30 viewers.
Oh yeah.
You know, who would love to get a hold of those shrimp. Rufus the talking cat.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh yeah, and then you can check out
sushi night.
Yeah, people are loving them.
my bonsai tree.
Bonsai tree is awesome.
Denny's, I'm not, now you're just showing off.
Okay, I know we were talking about doing some fun stuff here this weekend, trying some different elements. So one thing that I wanted to bring in game-wise, everybody can bring in something if you want to do something, a drinking game or whatever. I wanted to do the scavenger hunt, where you see if you can find something that is up that you got somewhere in your place.
Let's do it.
Okay. All right. So let's see here. I'm going to do the first thing. I think it's a good item for us. Like I said on the show today. All right. Find something you could use for murder. Okay. Ready and go. Okay. You guys are running off. Okay. Denny's has got his item there. Okay. So, that's, oh my gosh. Wow. Let's see who's got the most impressive item. We'll let people vote.
Oh geez. I need something better.
What they think is best. Wow. Okay. All right.
Oh
okay.
geez.
Okay. Well, let's compare the knives first. Which knife is more scary, Virginia's or Suits?
This is
Oh,
like a
geez.
butcher knife, I feel like. So
Suits got a cleaver.
That's a cleaver kind of hack. Would you rather be hacked or stabbed?
So I feel like I can weigh in on this. I feel like what Suits has is a good torture weapon, and what Virginia has is straight up murder.
Straight up murder. And so
Yes.
and the description was murder, right? Something you can murder with, not torture with. So Virginia's is a little bit better. Now let's see. What do you got, Jay Bird?
I have got a needle full of poison.
What are you killing? A gerbil?
Oh, let me tell you this, my friend. This could kill 100 men and one woman.
You know what always scared me? And I don't know if it's a medical myth or not. Have you ever seen they would do this, and especially in soap operas, where they would just have a syringe and it would have an air bubble in it, and they put someone's neck?
Yeah.
And so could you really fill that with air and run up to someone's neck and go, and the air bubble would get in their veins and they go, because they would do that in soap operas all the time. Is that fact or fiction?
So everything I've read about, putting the needle into Chewie's skin, they always talk about the air bubble.
You want to make sure there's none.
Yeah, the air bubble is like this silent killer that scares the shit out of everybody.
So that is fact. You think that you could really? So you actually could kill with an air bubble with your syringe.
Some people kill with air bubbles. Some people kill with hair bubbles.
What about Fushigi Ball?
What is this thing?
It's a Fushigi Ball. That ball that looks like it's like moving when it's not,
Okay, so you throw it, hit him in the nuts, and then you choke him.
Yeah, or just bludgeon them.
Oh, yeah. Take out a step.
Wow.
Bludgeon.
Okay. All right. So let's see what some people are saying here in the chat room. Who's got the most intimidating weapon?
I mean,
Damn it. I did needle. Damn it.
it's a tiny needle.
You
Yeah.
take insulin syringe.
Yeah, so
You could gerbils and mice are the only thing that are scared.
You look out, gerbils.
Whoa, listen
Coming
to,
for your ass.
listen to Jen with this medical factoid about that. It takes 60 milliliters of air for an air embolism.
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
I have no idea what that means.
it
Doesn't
sounds
sound good.
rough.
That's
How much
crazy.
air is that?
I don't know. I don't know what 60 milliliters is scary or not. But
I don't
that's
think it's a lot.
Well, so this is. I'm not gonna even bother doing math on it.
Yeah, V, I think, is going to take it on that one. I think V got the first round here in the scavenger hunt.
All right.
Imagine that. She's the leader of violence.
Okay.
It's not an upset.
All right. We're going to do a best out of 3 here. So you got a chance.
All right.
Okay. All right. Next up, find something that gives off an odor. Okay. Something that it can smell good or it can smell bad, but it's something that if you had your nose right on top of it, it would smell. Now we're going to go on the most creative and interesting item, since it doesn't have to be good or bad, or most amusing item here.
Okay, so we're not going for speed.
No, because I think when everybody gets back, we're
right,
going to
is he
all
going
fight over
still?
that. Because I think if somebody comes back with a
Jeez.
crappy item, then I want to go on a quality item. But yeah,
May I come back then?
you can go for it. Go real quick. Okay. Let's see. Everybody's Virginia's got something. What do you have, Virginia?
Just took off my underwear.
Were you wearing those?
Well, cool. Clearly, she's gonna win.
It's going to be tough to beat.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not playing around, guys.
Oh my gosh! You came in with that knife and then panties.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. All right. That's impressive. All right. Jaber, look what Virginia's got. She just took off her drawers.
Damn it, man! Just playing to win.
I know. I think it's. I mean, it's the best out of 3, and she already
Can-
took the first one. It could be over right now.
I got my item.
all right.
What you got?
I just went in the trash outside. Chewy's poop bag.
Oh,
Ooh.
I want to win.
That's
I
tough to
want to
compete
win.
with.
I want to win. I want it bad, Kevin.
We're gross.
Oh my
We're
God.
competitive.
I'm not gross enough to compete with you
but
guys.
Question: Can I please go out and throw this outside now, please?
Yeah, you can.
All right,
Okay.
thank
You got credit. You got credit. All right, Denny's. What do you got? Scavenger hunt. Something that smells.
I grabbed my bong. I don't know if I can show it though.
Hold on, I'm gonna go
I
wash
don't
my
believe
hand.
you really have a bong.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Wow. All right. And Suits, what do you got?
I went the complete opposite direction. I got an air freshener.
Oh.
Air freshener. Yeah. I don't think you're gonna beat.
I don't think I can roll with this crowd.
Wow. No, they really did come to play here today.
What's the verdict?
Okay. I'm gonna check in with the votes here. Colton. Keith goes for Jaybird. We got Colton for Denny's. We got Elizabeth for Jaybird, Stacy for Jaybird, Courtney says Bird. Damaris, let me go a little bit higher because yeah, Virginia people were very impressed, but right now it seems like Jaybird, you are getting the vote. Wow. Okay, I thought.
Thank goodness. We're
thought
still
Virginia-
playing, boys. We're still playing.
Do I put them back on or do I just leave them off?
Well, I think you know the answer.
Okay. Wow. All right. So we got one.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mama's feeling it. Mama definitely pregame. There's no way Mama didn't pregame.
Okay.
I had to clean my screen.
Raise your hand if you pre-gamed before this. Any alcohol before you got on here and had the drink you're having right now? Okay. All right.
Suits, don't be a finicky bitch. Yes or no?
I didn't have alcohol.
Oh yeah. Well,
Oh.
shoot. He did meth.
Exactly.
That old Tiger King explosion.
All
It
day
was.
long.
He's like, he wants to see what it's all about.
Joe Exotic, he's inspiring, Kevin.
I get it.
Gosh. Okay. All right. The next item This was a suggestion that came in here. Hi, Cannon.
Don't listen. Don't listen.
What's up,
Ear-
buddy?
Earmuffs.
Man. Say hi. Come here and wave. Come on in. And wave, everybody.
Virginia, put that
Virginia,
down.
stop it. Virginia. Yeah, I wouldn't let him in this chat room, man.
That's not the best idea, Ken.
Especially for the last item here. Okay, this was suggested for us for the scavenger hunt here. Okay, you have to find an item that you could use in the bedroom, likely as a sex toy. Go. Okay.
Gotta find something we can use.
Something that you could use in the bedroom.
What about that speaker?
Yeah, I don't know. There's a debate about what we would rate this. I don't know. It's definitely PG-13 at this point. Probably depending upon what they come back with. We could be looking at an R. Okay. Oh.
That's terrible.
Virginia, that's already a strong one. I don't know. You might take it here.
I'm done. I'm not going to beat that.
That was pretty good.
Apparently, there's not a lot of things around my mom's house that I can use as a sex toy, and that actually makes me feel pretty good.
I was going to say that actually shouldn't be a relief if you came back with
All I got was this.
what is that?
To paint too. My mom likes to paint.
Well, dude, it's all right. You kinky little.
I don't have a lot of options.
Okay, all right. I really can't believe it's taken Bird that long. I really thought he'd be back first.
My
got
family
too many
keeps
options.
walking by, and I've got my underwear, a hot dog, and a knife, and they're like, "What are you doing, Mom?"
It's quite a combo that you brought already.
KVJ show.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's all about Bird. Look, he's still running around. Okay. Right now, Virginia's got it. Denny's, what did you wind up bringing back?
So I found some beads that could be inserted and then unserted.
Very true. Very true. And I think it's all about Jaybird because he's got one round. Virginia's got one round.
Wow, I didn't even see what V had. Damn it.
Oh, yeah. She is really good at this.
She came to play.
She is.
Good at this.
I know she's trying to be sexy, but she's actually making me nauseous.
Bird, what you got?
I went back and forth,
Yeah.
and I just don't judge me, but I'm trying to win this thing. Okay.
Don't judge you. We're not. No, it's a judgment-free zone. You actually took that thing home?
Oh yeah, it's pretty hot.
That was in the garbage can at my house.
Me and Denny's are doing a ventriloquist video in a couple weeks.
Garbage.
Imagine you're in the bedroom and they're like, go find something you can use it, and you come back with that. Would any woman stay?
Well, maybe. Yeah, actually, want some? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Depends on how good you are.
What kind of show are you putting on? What's the conversation? Are you going, oh, she looks pretty good? It's like, oh, shit, I agree.
I don't know, Ken. I'm just trying to win this thing.
Okay, all right, let's go on the comments. Let's see what happens. Because I think it's really between you with the hot dog and you just for a random, like, what would you even do with that?
But by the way, the teamwork between Virginia's hot dog and my puppeteering, I don't know.
Wow.
It's like Jordan and Pippen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so this is overall. Courtney, first vote. Bird for the win. He went for it. Okay.
He definitely did.
Dogs Gone Wild is going Jaybird wins. Okay, let's see. No, Wendy is going Virginia all the way so far. And so Jaybird has got the 1 vote lead. And let me go to the most recent comment. We've got, okay, Dylan said Virginia's got this. B with the hot dog. Bird for creativity. Bird gets it. I'm going to go with the next vote. Christy said Bird.
Tiebreaker.
Takes
Damn.
the win. Yeah, no, Jaybird's got 2. Virginia got 1. So
Oh,
Good
no
job,
tiebreaker
brother.
yeah.
little-
Yeah, the math might be a little off.
I demand a recount, just like on that dance thing.
Hey, he wants to say
Oh,
something to you, Virginia. What do you want to say to Virginia? Shut the fuck up.
That's pretty good, actually.
Stop it.
Oh, that looks so
We're,
weird.
we're losing people.
Yeah.
We're losing
we don't
people.
need that.
That looks like my brother's finger. My brother got his finger chopped in half, and that looks just like his finger. He's got long fingers.
What, he got hot dog hands?
I don't want to say that just in case he's listening. Ted, I love you.
Okay, let me see. There was one other thing I was thinking about doing here. I was thinking about celebrity impressions. Okay, so if we did this, what we would need is for us to come up with a celebrity name and then the first name from the show that somebody puts up on the chat screen, then they're going to have to do that impression. So we can let the chat room really take a run with this for who we should do a celebrity impression on. Schwarzenegger is good. Pee Wee Hermans are good.
Cardi B
is good.
A Cardi B
is pretty good as well.
I'm just trying to think of newer ones too.
Yeah. Okay. Let's start with Cardi B, and let's see who is going to do it. And it can be any of us. People are saying rig, participate. I will.
So and I'm not at all trying to put Denny's on the spot, but his Cardi B is like, it's next level, Kev.
Okay, here's what we'll do then. We'll all do our best Cardi B. Okay. Everybody's got to do a Cardi B. Virginia will wrap it up because I think she's going to have the best. And we'll start with Denny's. Okay. Denny's, let's hear your Cardi B.
I'm so bored in quarantine. I'm eating cereal. I should be eating steaks. I'm eating cereal. Bitches.
Okay.
She just did that rant.
By the way,
Topical.
that is Denny's dialed up at a 10 right there.
He was so amped. Okay. All right. Suits, let's hear your Cardi B.
What up, motherfucker? That's Corona not gonna get me. Fuck this Corona.
That's pretty bad.
Really? I thought it was good.
Okay. All right, Bird, your Cardi B. Let's hear what you got.
The bar is set real high, Bird.
Oh, coronavirus! Coronavirus!
Okay. That was Cardi B? Okay.
Brother, I'm like 3 whiskeys in.
Okay, here we go. Here's my Cardi B. Oh, no, sweetheart. I cook a chua, Cardi B. I don't think so, sweetheart.
Oh, okay. That was awful.
Okay, Virginia, the last one. Then we're going to see who does the worst or maybe the best one. Cardi B.
So in our family, Rocco does the best Cardi B, and this is
Really?
actually something he's been saying around the house for a good 2 weeks.
Objection.
Okay. Do it.
Coronavirus.
Do that.
He
We got
definitely
Pretty
wins.
good, actually. Watch Rocco's going to run away with this.
No, Virginia.
Coronavirus.
That's all we get?
Come
Yeah,
on.
she said.
Some gave all. Some let their kid do it for you.
Look, I took off my panties and I lost, so I'm just kind of like, all right.
Okay, everybody, on the count of 3, just
yeah.
go. Virginia, you're beautiful and hot. 1, 2, 3.
No, you
Virginia,
are.
you're
Look
beautiful
great.
and
Nice
hot.
dress.
You're awesome.
I like the
We love-
dress.
We love the door of the day.
Okay, do you think they've got enough on these celebrities?
I know I have.
One more. Okay.
I'm just kidding.
We can spare them.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Kev, I'll do this with you all night long.
Okay, let's see here. Let's see what. Okay, nobody won that round.
No.
No, actually,
Especially not the listeners.
No, actually, I think Rocco took the win.
Nice.
That is pretty
Virginia, I
cool.
like your hair like that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's a little like I'm channeling my mom. So I think I look like my mom. I'm wearing a little Mexican dress that I got in Texas when I was visiting her. And I've got
Yeah,
my
I mean,
hair-
I didn't know a compliment was gonna get all that going. So
Well, I'm gonna give you all the details now about my outfit.
you look great.
Does look really good.
Yeah.
Kevin, I'm not even kidding you. That room and your hair looks really good together. And I think it's the wall or it looks
They
like you got a
came
haircut.
together. They came together.
It looks like you got a haircut today.
No. In fact, it's very, very shaggy. Very shaggy.
You look good, kid.
Yeah. Boy, have you guys, anybody gone around, done anything?
Yeah, I went out today and I was at Publix in Community. You know that Publix, Kev, in West Palm Beach?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm walking out of Publix. I had my headphones in, and I walk by this guy who's trying to hand out religious pamphlets.
Okay.
And I keep on hearing, Jesus, Jesus. So I'm like, okay, that's weird. And I'm walking, and I keep hearing, Jesus, Jesus. This guy sprints behind me and tries to hand me a pamphlet. He goes, young man, do you want a pamphlet? I go, no, I don't want a pamphlet. He tried to hand me a pamphlet, and the woman that wasn't even involved, she goes, are you crazy? You're trying to give people pamphlets during the coronavirus? And he was literally trying to solicit people for religion on his pamphlets.
Wow.
It was crazy. He was running up to people.
You should have actually like turned him in and said, hey, stop this guy.
Well, I mean, I think he's trying to do something spiritual.
He's trying to be a dumbass. I'd have turned him in.
It was weird because I kept on hearing him scream Jesus, and I think he was screaming it at me. And then I'm wondering, do I just look like I need Jesus, Kevin?
You do look like you need Jesus.
Wow. How about that? Okay.
I wonder if anyone was during that at that Publix during 12 to 2 today. Did you see this man giving out pamphlets? He's running up to people.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Anybody been out and had anybody that you're not immediately quarantined try to shake your hand?
No.
Does that happen?
No, I haven't had that.
Because I had that happen today.
Really?
Somebody put their hand out, to shake my hand.
Who?
Did you shake his hand?
It was one of our, it was somebody that we know, a business associate.
Who?
And I was like, and I felt bad. And I was like, and I shook their hand.
What?
Yeah. And then I immediately went and got some hand sanitizer and whatever, which I'm like, sorry. I'm like, I guess I gave you the handshake, but I got to immediately kill if you had any funk on it. Because it's kind of like I shook the hand. It was like, really? I'm like, well,
I'd have been like, dude, first of all, don't come within 6 feet. Second of all, what are you doing shaking hands? Like, are you just thick?
Some people are like, it's crazy. I went out to a place today that, is considered like essential. There were about maybe 10 people in there. I had the face mask on and everything. I had that, the Mexican flag one on that covers everything. I look like I'm there to rob the joint.
You look like a bandito.
A bandito, absolutely, yeah. And there's like 12 people in this place. I'm the only one with a face mask on. I look like a maniac.
What?
Yeah, I went
Nobody's
to
got nothing. I'm like going, okay, is anybody watching the news, or am I like I look like I was insane, and I didn't take it down, and I'm having conversations with people keeping the distance, and everybody's grouped up standing together, and I'm off to the side. I'm like, it's crazy. I went into a world where it's like it was almost like a pre-COVID world that I stepped into today, and I'm the only one that was on it, and I felt so weird. It was crazy. It was like madness.
Nuts.
I didn't know what
In
to
a
do.
medical place, you'd think a medical place.
I know. And it's like, it's just, that's why I think if you are trying to do, you just can't go out like anywhere.
Well-
Because I think people that are out aren't really set that tight on it.
You're
Right.
completely right. So I went to Publix today because I had to go get some stuff really quick. And I got to tell you, there was many people not at all practicing social distancing. Virginia's
Yeah.
gone. Kevin, I came in contact with so many people today that were right next to me. They were not six. They weren't though. They weren't 6
Yeah.
feet apart. I mean, if you go to a store, it was kind of crowded there today. There were people that were probably 2 feet away from me. Some woman stopped me to ask me to grab bread for her because she couldn't reach it.
Yeah.
What?
I was a
Yeah.
foot and a half away from her, Virginia. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
big league her and say I'm not gonna get her some bread.
This is why I can't go out, because you saw me when I was out that one time and I saw people not practicing proper social distancing. I had a panic attack and then I was all upset, had stomach cramps the rest of the day. Like, I can't.
It was awful. I was there for that one,
Yeah.
and it was contagious. The panic attack. Let's just say
It was
that.
awful.
But I think
and
it's a no.
stressful.
Yeah, I hadn't been out in 2 weeks, and I think it's almost kind of like a note to anybody. If you haven't been out for a while and you don't know what you're going to get yourself into, if you kind of go out there, expect to see a lot of people that they you know, whatever. They don't
Well,
care.
I mean, today just going shopping, I might as well just have hooked up with somebody. Which at this point, you know what? It's Friday. I'm kidding, Virginia. I'm
Watching
kidding.
you.
What if they found out that White Claw kills coronavirus? Could you imagine?
Oh,
Bring it on.
It kills coronavirus, but it also kills humans because everyone fights each other.
Okay, but that's it. Imagine they find out that if you drink 6 White Claws, it'll kill coronavirus. But here's the thing. So everybody is freaking batshit crazy on White Claw. They're all corona free, but they're just stabbing each other out in the streets.
We gotta take it. We gotta take the chance.
Well, I don't know what you would do. Do you die of coronavirus or do you die of White Claw insanity?
It'd be people scrapping and people screwing.
I mean,
Scrapping and screwing. That should be the
Scrapping and screwing.
I wouldn't know what to do. I'm like, what do you want to die? I think I'd go White Claw because at least I'd have a solid buzz as I'm getting stabbed by Virginia's steak knife.
No, that would be the Mexican Queen steak knife.
Yes. Whoever it is. Virginia's keeping that handy.
I am. I kind of like having a knife nearby. You know, I always have a blade.
Yeah, it gives you power.
It does.
You look like some kind of like you're in some kind of drug lord type of.
You do. And,
Yeah.
and not only are you like you're in it, you have some power within the group. Like you're making shit happen.
I look like a Mexican female cartel leader.
Do I consent to ask you a personal question, Virginia?
Yeah, what's up?
Is Panda gonna get laid this weekend?
Yes, because I actually owe him.
Like two
I owe him
hand jobs?
is that how you guys barter?
a little more oral. I owe him from yesterday.
Kevin.
We bartered.
Were you guys playing Uno? And he's like, all right, babe.
No, he made that
Bartered.
crawfish video for me, and he put graphics and editing and he made it really special. And I was like, okay, you know, I'm gonna hook you up.
Okay, so a produced video equals 2 hand jobs and 1 blow piece.
It's like a menu.
That's the going rate on the.
Yeah.
Oh, he's editing like crazy. He just produced 5 videos.
He's going to volunteer to do the next KVJ movie.
We'd love to have him.
Yeah, I know. That's a good idea.
All right, Panda, you're hired. But that means that you have to put in some overtime, Virginia.
I'm not going to be able to walk.
It'd be nice though to have the extra hand.
All right, talking about
That's what she said.
revealing questions here. We had the
shit.
plead the fifth questions.
Shit.
Shit.
Okay. All right.
Look how good Kevin's hair looks from that view.
I know.
Oh yeah,
Down,
very.
Look down. Look down.
Remember 2 years ago?
Look down.
Look down again.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, drink it in.
Kevin's got new hair. Kevin's got new hair.
We're gonna sing the whole song.
I'd love to, but you know me. I'm a drunk bitch with a song.
Okay. All right. So here we go. We got a couple of plead the fifth questions that people have been sending in to us just for this. Oh, and by the way, talking about the Mexican Dreadlord thing on Monday, did you guys get the email? We're going to do the perfect playlist, and we're going to put up another playlist. I want you guys to think of it. In fact, if the chat room has any ideas, they can start throwing out some ideas now so we can come in with a bunch of stuff on Monday. Here's the topic for the perfect playlist on Monday. You're in the heart of the 90s on your way to Cameo Nightclub on South Beach. What are you playing?
Oh my gosh, Gloria Estefan, the soft shit.
What?
Anything for you.
You're going out clubbing.
I meant to say the soft hits, and then I said soft shits.
So diarrhea?
You do not want to go to the club if you got diarrhea. You have to be the worst places to have massive diarrhea. Going to a nightclub is the worst place you could go.
Absolutely. Well, you
Imagine
can't.
having to take a sloppy dump in a nightclub bathroom.
Well, imagine you're in a twerk contest, and then all of a sudden you got poopy cramps.
I think Suits, his internet was slow. He's reconnecting here.
He just puked.
Oh, okay. I thought we fired him. Damn.
No, he's totally throwing up.
He just vomited on his cat.
Denny's got a little cat ass for
Yeah.
him.
Damn, Denny's.
Some of these
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Give
Yeah.
us that cat bung.
Suits ain't the only one with a little pussy in the house, right?
Is that one Rufus?
Yes.
That's the talking cat?
Right
Okay.
here, yeah.
So you could argue a P
real
bomb
cool.
is worse than an F bomb, right?
No.
I put 18 on there.
Denny's, look, coronavirus.
Yeah.
Coronavirus.
Coronavirus. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
Bitch, you got coronavirus.
Let me see here. If I had to say dance songs, if you're going to a club in the 90s, you guys remember that song, I Like to Move It?
Yes.
Yeah.
I like to move it, move it. I like to what? Move it.
Move it.
He likes to move it.
Do you remember Crystal Waters, 100% Pure Love?
Do I? I broke it down to that.
That song was so good. You know what song that used to drive me crazy? This was when I was in New York, Virginia. Did you ever hear that song by the Out There Brothers called Boom Boom Boom? Let me see you say ayo.
Ayo.
They played that in every Goomba club. Oh, it was I went
I
out leaving
hate
New York.
that song.
Hate, oh, it was
Hate
so,
it.
boom boom boom. Let me hear you say ayo. Ayo.
Ayo.
Oh my gosh.
I don't hate it. I'm sorry. I guess I'm a Goomba.
Every time when I first got in the clubs, and I wasn't even drinking, I don't think. I was like 18 in the clubs, and the one song would always come on, and everyone would get on the dance floor and start grinding. And I'll do the TBS version, so I'm not going to swear. I want to flick you like an animal.
Oh, yeah. They played that in the clubs, huh?
I want to flick you like an animal.
Flick you like an animal.
Sounds dirtier.
You really shouldn't be flicking animals.
I'm cleaning it up.
I think I'd rather just have the regular version.
That's your move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who am I?
That's not how I would do it.
I think Suits is definitely barfing.
He's done. No,
He's like, I'm gonna join. I haven't seen him come back yet.
I think he's.
Mom heard it.
I
Made him
think-
turn it off.
I think he's puking and weeping with his mom rubbing his back.
I think he might have done both. He might have went so aggressive on the front end it came out the back.
Oh no.
Has anybody ever done that?
Dude, this is why you can't leave the chat room first, because everyone is going to pounce
Yeah.
on you. It's not just Sue. If Virginia would have left, we would have said, oh, Virginia's
It's
totally
a
taking it down.
terrible, it's a terrible chain reaction. You go, and then it's just like it's almost like the force pushes, but then it fires back, and then it rushes out. You don't know where to go with it.
I think that could happen.
Oh, it can. It's a low
It can.
point. It's a low point.
It's
I-
happening low point.
Oh, he's back.
There we go.
Hey, Suits, we definitely were not just talking about you and you were pooing.
I'm just letting you know. The
Never
Kevin Rawson was talking a gang of shit about you.
Yes.
How
you know,
was
that-
he?
You know, that's my move.
Biggest shit talker all the time, you know.
What great fun this is. I'm having so much fun with y'all.
Yeah. Terrence in the chat room, he said, you got to go Real McCoy. Remember that song? They had a couple of really good songs. They had
Yes.
Another night, another dream. It always you. It's like a rhythm of love that needs to be true. Another night, another. And then the other one that I love, you remember? This is the rhythm of the night. The night.
Whoa.
Whoa, yeah. This is the rhythm of the night. That was my jam.
Oh,
$10 if anybody can name the artist who sang that song, Rhythm of the Night.
Bird.
Yeah.
Oh, let's talk about CNC Music Factory.
Oh, no. Anyone else? Oh, my gosh. This is so
Black
topical,
Box.
too. What did you say, Virginia?
Black Box. That's not right.
No, it's not Black Box. It's very topical. I'll give you a hint.
Coronavirus.
The
Close.
Coronas.
It's Corona.
Oh, no, it's not. No
Artist is
shit.
Corona.
I
Yeah.
actually I'd get credit for that.
Yeah, the name of the artist is Corona. Yeah.
Damn, Bird.
Weird.
I love
Damn.
it.
Yeah, we got to put that on the playlist for Monday. So, yeah, if anybody's got any other songs you want to throw in on that, we'll have some fun. I'd like to launch with a big old playlist that we can play for everybody on Monday when we do the perfect playlist. Let me see. So, Anessa says, does Kevin have drunk eyes or are those just his eyes? No, those are just my eyes. They're terrible.
He's got a set of nocturnal eyes.
I do. I don't. Yeah, bedroom eyes.
I'm just kidding.
Smoky, scary.
I actually think you have nice eyes. I just say it on the air because Virginia laughs at it like a dick.
You don't have to lie.
No, she's an enabler of
The
dickiness.
dick.
Okay. All right. We got to go around here and answer a question. Here, plead the fifth. Okay. All right. First one. Now, remember the rules on this. You answer, you get bounced.
And you know
Oh, yeah.
and we're competitive.
Yeah. You answer or you get bounced. Okay. All right. First question for Suits. How many sexual partners have you had?
I have had
Slow it down, Suits. Slow it down.
4.
4?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
You guys sound so shocked.
Well, I thought we told each other everything, baby.
Well, everything, I mean, I learned from you, Bird. Sometimes it's not good to say relationship stuff around certain people.
Don't listen to him.
Don't
Spill the beans.
Don't listen to her. And don't look at her eyes. She's a witch. She'll trick you. Don't look at them eyes.
No eye contact. I got to avoid it.
Tell me, Sue.
4. So that means, okay, so Suits came in the KVJ world as a V. And he's had 4. Damn, Kevin. RP.
I know. He's beat me by 3. That's impressive. Okay. Next one is for Denny's. And I guess we can't really necessarily bounce him because he's kind of the moderator of this whole thing.
I'll just be quiet the rest of the time.
Just,
Yeah.
walk off the screen.
Yeah. I'll stand over here until you guys are done.
Okay. All right, here we go. What is the most unattractive feature on Jaybird?
Oh, the most unattractive feature on Mr.
I mean,
Bird
there's
here.
so many though.
There's also a lot of attractive features there, Mr. Bird.
I
so-
love you, man. You're the best peaceful hype man in the game.
He's going to start and spend 20 minutes on your positives before he gets something that's not really that bad at all.
There's just so many negatives.
Okay, most unattractive, though. You have to narrow it down. If you had to say, what is the most unattractive feature on him? He's got great facial features, beautiful eyes, fantastic hair, all those good things. I'll take a lot of those away from you, but
I know what it is.
most unattractive.
I know what it is.
Okay, let's see if he's right.
Well, people are saying probably his big balls, but that's not it. I think it's
It's not. That's actually the heartline of my whole persona.
That's where he gets his power.
that's a positive.
Yeah, my balls is like Kevin's hair.
Well, so I'm a booty guy, man. So I'd have to say Bird's negative butt. I need some booty.
I'm not even kidding you. Somebody stole both of my ass cheeks in 1998, and they never brought them back.
Yeah, you do have a long back.
I need something to grab.
I just want to say, I think Virginia, you look great tonight.
Okay. All right, you got.
Oh, shit! Damn it!
Oh, accent.
Blow,
Oh,
blow.
you're making a motherfucker want to drink.
Oh,
Whoa.
See, I
see
look
whiskey.
now. Don't I
Damn
look
it.
gorgeous?
That is good. I like it.
That's
Damn,
just cool.
well played, Vicious V. Well played.
Okay. All right, Jay Bird.
Yes,
I
sir.
believe you are up right now. Okay. First name of the girl that is now your ugliest ex-girlfriend, and why is she ugly now?
Okay. I don't want to answer this because this is an awful question, and she's definitely local.
Okay.
But her name was Raina. And the reason why she is ugly is because she was the most shallow person I have ever met in my life.
More than me?
Oh, Virginia, she made you look like Mother Teresa. I'm not even kidding you. She just was. If like what? Okay, for example, she was good looking. I wouldn't say she was hot, but she was good looking. She came from money, and she came from yes people. So everything she ever did. She was a shitty flute player too, by the way. And everyone told her
Oh, well, that's
she
a
was
deal breaker.
great. Well, everyone said she was a great flute player. She sucked ass at flute playing.
Okay.
Okay, but with that said, though, she used to make fun of people just for the car they drove. She's like, he drives a Toyota. Ugh, really? How's he ever gonna? So just her whole aura was awful, and I kind of hope I don't hope she hears it. But
How did you wind up with her in the first place?
I was 20 years old,
Okay. All right. Okay.
20,
Enough said.
drinking a lot. I was
hot.
attracted.
She's hot.
I was attracted to her.
Yeah.
And I wasn't like this Romeo guy at age 20. So I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Okay.
I thought every girl that I would hold the hand with, I was supposed to marry her. And
Yeah.
then alcohol came into it.
And look at you now. Angry Bird hat.
Living the dream.
Cool question. You guys want to bring up some more painful memories?
Yep, we do. Or where that came from. By the way, thank you to Rebecca. She had sent in a lot of these questions. Virginia.
My sister?
I don't know. Maybe. Her
My
name says your
sister's
friend
watching
Rebecca.
us. Look, my sister's watching us on her porch in New Orleans.
Hey,
Sister.
Megan. What's up?
She's got her day off today from the ICU where
Good.
she's treating COVID patients every day. So
She's a hero.
She needs it.
damn right. Hero,
Yeah.
Maggie.
Hero.
We love you, Maggie.
Maggie. Maggie.
Maggie.
Maggie. Maggie.
It's so out of sync.
It's so hard to listen to.
Okay, Virginia, we're moving to you. Here is your question. Answer or get bounced. The first name of a female person who typically works on your floor that smells not good, possibly stinks, bad breath, body odor, etc.
I know you know somebody because you've talked to me about this.
I have?
Well, you have a lot of comments about people go to the bathroom. A lot.
But I don't have a good sniffer. Let me think. Anybody who smells bad?
It could be from former stations. If you can't think of anybody now.
Damn, I'm just trying to think. I mean, I have no problem saying a name of somebody if they did stink, but I'm trying to think. Who have I caught pooping? I have caught a few people pooping.
Well, at that point, now we're just, should we live in this kind of martial law state, Virginia?
Yeah, I
You
can't
don't
think
have one. Okay.
outside of the bathroom. I've never smelled any of our coworkers. I'm being honest, that
Okay.
smelled rank.
Okay.
If
All
I
right.
did, I would tell you guys.
Okay.
I mean, the answer's lame, but I respect the honesty of the game.
Yeah.
I have something.
That's
I
good.
have something for you.
Okay.
A little snack. A little. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Panda
Okay.
wants to be a part of the chat. Is that okay?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. It looks good. Boys,
Oh,
looking
yeah.
good. Oh yeah. Nice.
You don't have the balls to drop it. You don't have the balls to drop it.
I think I did see his balls at the bottom of the hat though.
Wow,
Balls
someone's
dropping.
bringing it.
Yeah, that's
We gotta get these
impressive.
numbers up, Virginia.
Nice
Nice
job,
work.
Sinichi.
Nice work. Nice.
Nice.
Definitely 18 and older.
Yep.
Yep.
Ask Queen, what's she doing?
I don't know. Hey, Queen, Cam,
Have her do
Yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah,
You
can
have
she
free
do
you
the
want
same
to jump
thing?
on real quick? Say hi.
Denny's.
Jump on real
Denny's.
quick.
Very inappropriate, Denny.
You want to jump on real quick?
A hat and nothing else.
Say hi. I only got one earphone that's working, so I won't be able to hear, which is that's kind of a bad thing. Well,
Seems
here's
like
your
par
chance.
for the course
Say hi.
with this show.
Yeah, so you can talk all kinds of gang of smack to me because this ain't even working.
Can
Hey.
Hey, what's happening, guys?
Queen, can you start us off with a little Rocket Man?
No, I actually can't. I wouldn't even know how it actually begins. I don't even think I know who sings that.
Which
Oh,
one?
Elton John.
Elton John, yeah.
Yeah.
The glasses.
Oh,
I love the glass. I was just making a joke, but I love the glasses, by the way.
It's my
You didn't
turn.
get your joke, dummy.
There's no delay. There's no delay. Virginia's just an asshole.
Yeah, this is like trying to host a radio show and you can't hear the.
Well, Kevin can't hear us, so he's just
Terrible.
watching what's
let
happening.
me just
Oh,
talk
you,
real quick.
put your headphones back.
He can't hear.
She can hear me. There is a question here. I'm going to have you read the third question. This was.
that's way too little.
Oh, okay.
My glasses, I can't.
I don't know if you want to talk about it. I'm gonna respect the queen on this. But somebody asked the last real fight between you and the Mexican queen. What was it about?
Oh.
Oh shit.
Yes.
That was
I know
like-
exactly.
you know, I don't
Tell
know. Should we
us.
talk about it or not? I can take a
Let her
pass.
talk about it.
Oh,
Because I have
please.
another question.
Queen,
Oh,
queen,
okay.
queen,
Queen,
queen, queen,
Queen.
queen.
I mean, it's up to you. It has to do with drinking.
Oh. Queen, is it because I brought the Tito's over?
No, not at
Okay.
all. Not at all. It's just because we have 21-year-olds, so they're legal age 22. I'm sorry. Yes, you're right. So they're the legal age to drink, and my whole thing is, and I know we should have probably started a long time ago, like trying to live a good life and teach them good values, I guess you would say. So that's why I always get on Kevin about drinking too much or looking drunk, because he always gets mad because anytime Kevin acts weird, everyone will look at me and be like, is Dad drunk?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. Like today he came home and was acting weird, and that was the first thing Caitlin said. She's like, is Dad drunk? I'm like, I don't know, I didn't listen to the after show podcast, so he could have been drinking.
He did
I
not
don't
drink.
anything. I hadn't had
No.
one. Yeah. So if I would stumble or trip, oh, Dad's drunk. I'm like, no, I
But
haven't
here's
had
the thing.
Yeah.
I always say it's because of your past behavior
Yeah.
that people think that. So if you don't want them to think that, change your behavior. Quit
Yeah.
trying to blame other people. And so our whole thing is, the kids come over and they drink it here at the house. Well, not Colin, he doesn't live here, but when we have drinks and Caitlin will go home. So our whole thing is, do you have them spend the night? Do you, do we just not let them drink, or do we put ultimatums on them saying, if you're going to drink, you have to spend the night? I don't like ultimatums. So my suggestion was just don't have alcohol in the house. And that way I know my kids aren't going to buy because they don't have the money. So
Look at Kevin's face.
and Kevin, he throws a tantrum. He's like, I'm of age and I should be able to drink and I'm an adult. And I'm like, yeah, but you're teaching them that they can come to our house, have a couple of drinks, even if they're not drunk, and then get in their car and drive home. And to me, that shouldn't even be an option. So that was our fight. And we strongly disagree with each other.
I was fighting for keeping alcohol in the house.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we all can agree. Kevin's a dick.
Uh,
that was just and I wouldn't even call it a major fight. It was just a disagreement. And, we left it as, listen, we will just agree to disagree.
Does Kevin ever scream during a fight?
No, and I don't scream either. It's just, I have my beliefs and he has his beliefs. And sometimes we can see eye to eye. And sometimes we're just like, all right, we just are going to agree to disagree.
You
Beady
got-
eye to eye.
Yeah, we don't have beady eyes.
What if Kevin had a secret little alcohol stash in the bedroom where the kids didn't know about it and he didn't get too hammered? Would you still be upset with that?
No, and that's what I told him. I said, if you want to drink, I'm like, keep it somewhere. I mean, not that you can keep it in your car. I'm like, put it under your seat or do something, and just keep going out to your car and filling up and coming back. And he doesn't feel that he should have to like hide and do all that stuff. But I'm just like, you have to, you can't give these kids, 22, you can't be like, oh, you're going to do this. Because I mean, we knew what that was like. I mean, when our parents would be like, don't do this, you would always go do it.
Yeah.
So that was just, that, and that's where our struggle is still, it's like they're 22 and, Kevin likes to take roadies. And that's another thing. It's like, listen, when our kids get caught with a roadie, don't look at me, because he's always like, I'm not going to pay if they get, and listen, you can't yell at them or you can't even say anything to them if you're doing the same thing because they learn from you.
Yeah.
So if you're taking a roadie and they get busted with a roadie, listen, I'm looking at you and I'm like, you're the parent. Great example.
Okay. So this
So
just
do they
in.
know the difference? Because like I'm all about the roadie too. I'm from New Orleans. Like it's an open container town. We live by the roadie. But do they know the difference between the driver can have no alcohol, no roadie, no nothing? I don't have a problem with the passengers having a roadie, but the driver can never even have one beer in their system. Like that's
Right.
the difference for me.
Yes, they do. And Kevin never drives. I always drive. So that's why he always has a roadie. But still,
Good.
we're not an open container. We don't have open container here.
Right.
So regardless, if I get pulled over for broken tail light and Kevin has an open container, I'm getting a ticket. We're all in trouble. And that's just, we're not leading by example. And that's the whole thing. I'm like, we need to lead by example. We can't, we need to start, we're not 22 anymore where we were stupid and we did dumb things. We're 50, we're almost 50. So to me, it's not
saying
acceptable anymore.
So I totally understand about the open container, and I just want to say you just opened up a can of whip ass on Kevin. Queen 21, Kevin 0. I mean, it's a blowout.
They said I beat you 21-0. It's a blowout. Just
I'm pure defeat.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
So anyway,
All
all
right.
right. Bye, guys.
Well, there you go.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Queen.
Yeah, I guess there you go. You got your answer, whether you liked it or not.
So after that convo, hey, party on.
Yeah.
Cheer.
Drink.
Kevin, party on, but don't tell anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there
Keep
you
a stash in your room.
So I hear the new modern thing. People are making mini bars underneath their bed. So just do that.
car? Like what? I'm gonna go run up to the car and be like, you imagine the neighbors look out the window and be like, what, is he pouring drinks and is like, what? Why is he inside?
That was fascinating.
You can see why maybe that caused I'm like, what?
What?
Wait,
In
what?
the car?
I'm not even looking at the chat room, but I'd imagine we got some conversations going on, Denny's.
Oh, I was looking at it. It was definitely interesting. Yeah, there's some conversations.
You're like, hey, Queen, come on the microphone. Maybe don't.
Yeah.
The roughest part was probably
Insight.
Kevin couldn't hear any
couldn't
of
hear
it
a
either.
word. Yeah, I
So
didn't
he
hear
just
a
had to
word.
watch.
No, I'll tell you what the roughest part was. I was afraid to drink while the Queen was talking. This part. I'm like, okay.
Okay. All right. Well, I brought this chat down enough. I'm gonna go.
Oh, you're done? Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I got the whole family here. I
Kevin,
put it in an hour. Yeah. I'm gonna bounce. I know Time to throw it
So
in.
I think that's a good tactic. End on a low note.
I blame the questions. It's a detail. Yeah, watch what you ask.
Yo, KVJ Nation, this is supposed to bring us together, not tear us
Watch what you
apart.
ask. You're going to get an answer, but you're not going to like it, and it's not going to be entertaining.
Holy shit. Yeah, I know. I think you're asking me about my ugliest girlfriend. That was not entertaining.
No, thanks.
No,
Yeah.
quit
We'll
being
answer
so
your
real.
questions. You won't want the answers, and it'll be terrible, and it'll kill the room, but we answer them. Yeah.
Hey, it's the KVJ sort of happy hour.
The unhappy hour.
Bad hour.
Well, the lame guy's I'm gonna bounce. So you guys keep having fun.
Oh, sweetheart.
All right. Love you all.
Bye.
Godspeed.
Love you,
Bye.
Kevin.
Enjoy your weekend. Bye bye.
Okay, Virginia, it's enough. Bring it back.
And then there were
Wow.
4. That was
That was
interesting.
I love me some Queen deep dive, right?
oh,
he
it's
just got
a wild card.
He's got annihilated.
It was
mean-
painful.
Oh, yeah.
painful to
She
watch.
she brings it every time, and she's got no problem slicing him up like he is a brisket.
He's almost at a point now on his face. He doesn't even look surprised. He's like, "Fuck, I'm getting the queen on." Shit.
It's just another day, y'all.
Oh, it's so funny because he couldn't hear anything. He just heard
Oh.
reactions.
Yeah. Is anxiety in a cup right there. So you're being talked about and you can't hear anything. There's like 5
Now
people
he has to
involved.
go have family game night.
Uh,
Do you,
Just
do you
trying
think,
to put on a smile and not drink.
do you think he's in trouble right now?
He's not in trouble.
yeah, I don't
but
think so.
Okay, good.
He does feel awkward.
2 more White Claws, he's in trouble.
Okay, I'm gonna do an impersonation. Who am I?
Are you by a car? Oh god,
That was pretty fucking entertaining.
it was pretty awesome. I
Very
thought it was pretty good. Oh gosh.
So
You guys
what?
want to hear a story?
Yeah, get it.
So this is kind of weird. You know, my ex-husband and I probably don't
Hate
really
each other?
communicate the best. And,
Really?
You know, I've talked about it on the radio before, probably a lot, and been like, ugh.
And honestly, I'm sure it did get back to him.
I'm sure it did actually.
Oh, I know it did.
So, yesterday, you know, I was boiling up all that crawfish, and Magnolia was helping me, and she was making s'mores. I was making crawfish. We were both cooking with fire outside. It was very fun and very it made it feel normal, you know, even for just like a few hours. We were just laughing, listening to music, and she was making TikTok videos. So it was all very peaceful and fun. So she caught me at a weak moment, and she goes, "Hey, Mom, is it okay if some of the crawfish that you make, I give to my dad? You know, he's going to come over here tomorrow, which is today, and he's going to, you know, come say hi to me because he misses me. He hasn't seen her in a couple of weeks."
Is that what she calls him? My dad?
Yeah.
She,
Yeah,
she,
sure,
doesn't,
Dad.
she doesn't say dad. She says my dad.
She'll say Dad or she'll say Pete. You know.
Got ya. I'm just
Yeah.
asking.
So I was like, yeah. You know, that's fine. He could come over and say hi to you. You know, you just have to keep 6 feet away, whatever, and say hi in the driveway and talk and all that. And she was like, "Is it okay if I give him some crawfish? Because he loves crawfish." And I was like, "Absolutely, you know, give him some crawfish. We'll make up a bag for him. You can give it to him and everything." And so she texted him and let him know, "Hey, you know, I want to give you crawfish. My mom's making it. And we want to share it with you because we know you love it." And he was so happy and appreciative. Today, when he showed up to get the crawfish and spend time with her in the driveway, he gave us like 2/3 of his stimulus check that he had for her that came from the IRS. And I was just like, you know, it's not about the money, but it was just about like the fact that he would do something so generous and awesome. I'm going to give all the money to Mags and let her, do what she wants with it. But I was just like, in this crazy time where, normally we don't talk or get along or even like each other, I'm giving him crawfish and he's giving me money. And it's just like, wow, pretty awesome that this happened. So
really
I just
cool,
want to share that
actually.
happy story.
Yeah, it's great. I love it.
Yeah,
Like-
probably
like-
during these
I
type
mean-
of times when people are worried and stuff, it's probably,
It's just weird that it's like, taking something so bad to make us be nice, but it's making me think like, this is how we should be.
Well, keep in mind too that just because things were different 10 or 15 years ago, I think the whole process of being a human is to get a little better as we go on. And I know we don't talk about that enough. We always try to bring up shit from someone's past. They were this and they were terrible, but a lot of us are terrible. And then a lot of us get better because that's kind of the goal, right?
And you know me,
Yeah.
I mean, nobody holds a grudge better than me.
Well, you know what? Cheers to you for breaking down that grudge. Cheers to your ex for making the right move. Cheers to Mags. Cheers for everything that's awesome. Cheers to Suits.
Thank you very much.
Getting
Cheers to
laid
you
by
guys.
4 different people.
Cheers to this
Yeah.
hot beef cake right here.
Bird, I had to share a quick story with you.
I love it.
So I just got home. I went on like a 15-mile bike ride just now. And as I turned down one of the streets, I was flying, right? And I noticed this bird kind of dive bombed me and flew right alongside me for a good 6 or 7 seconds. It was the brightest, most vibrant cardinal I've ever seen in my life.
I love it.
It was the coolest thing ever, dude. I want to take a picture, but I would have wrecked.
Yeah, no, that's great. Yeah, if you don't know, red cardinals, a lot of times, if you're in a mood and you're thinking about a loved one that's passed on, and all of a sudden within the next couple hours a red cardinal appears, that's supposed to mean that loved one is letting you know they're around, they're there
Yeah.
to protect you, or just even to protect you, just to say, dude, do that, it's gonna be okay. And
Yeah.
it really, really is cool. I mean, the one time I was talking to my sister, Tina, up in Oregon, telling her about how I saw a red cardinal as I was talking about my mom. And red cardinals are not that common. At least
No,
I haven't seen a red cardinal in 2 years.
I don't
As-
barely
Come
ever
up this
see.
way, baby. Blue Jays and Cardinals are insane up here.
As I was telling her, I'm like, hey, Tina, I saw a red cardinal as I was like trying to talk to mom. And as I'm telling her this story over the phone, I'm looking out the window and a red cardinal lands down on the chair right next to me
So
through the
cool.
window. And I go, holy shit, Tina, you're not going to believe this. A
That's
fucking
awesome.
red cardinal is looking at me as I'm telling you about the red cardinal story.
That's awesome. That's so cool.
Yeah. Whether it's real or not, we're all just looking for a little hope, a little peace.
Right. It just
Right.
makes you feel happy and it makes
Yeah.
you feel like, your loved ones are here and with you and you miss them. And that's really
This-
all you want.
This fucker was flying right alongside me as I was pumping it. And he's just like dive by and then he just took off. It's pretty
I
cool.
love it. Stories of inspiration. I'm always a little bitch when it comes to that stuff.
All right. Love you guys. Panda out.
Oh, Panda, come back. We need you. We need the new Kevin.
yeah.
Yeah, we need a K.
Suits, what happens tonight after this goes down? A lot of masturbating?
In the
You
wee
know,
hours.
the night
Sorry,
is young.
I was speaking for myself.
There was a comma in there.
I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing after this.
Oh, I gotta tell you, I got a scathing email from
Really?
somebody. Yeah, because the last week or two we've joked about just because we've all been quarantined, and I'm the single dude of the show. So is Suits, but he's with his mom. You actually have somebody there.
There's someone
Oh,
in the house.
Yeah, I'm here alone by myself. So I've made a couple jokes about, oh, I'm masturbating so much. They're jokes. Well, based in reality.
They're based in fact, but they're him.
But
It's based on a true story.
you make fun of me too, Virginia. Like we have fun with all that. Oh
Right.
my gosh, somebody was so offended that Jay Bird, quit talking about masturbating. You sound like Louis C.K. That's what they said to me.
Really?
I'm like, oh my gosh, that's a little dramatic.
Get off your
Very
high horse.
dramatic. I think a lot of people are probably masturbating. If
Oh, I
they're
imagine.
alone at home with no witnesses, they're probably tugging all day.
If you are like me, guy or girl, and you are quarantined by yourself, we are setting masturbating records. We are. I'm sorry. Collectively. But yeah, I thought that it's just so weird. You never know what's going to offend and get somebody so mad.
Yeah, it's such a random comparison too.
You
What
can't
does it
read
mean?
the comments.
But you have to. That we actually have to read the comments, though.
That's
it's kind of
the-
like saying, "Don't eat the
Absorb
bread."
comments. Don't absorb the comments. Read them and kiss them goodbye.
Well,
there you go.
easier said than done. I know for a fact you absorb the comments too. So, V, I'm not even kidding. I do love that. I was making fun. The hair, the dress, that's a good look for you.
Yeah,
Really.
absolutely.
Thank you. I'm
very
channeling my
nice.
mom. This is like very much a big Linda circa 1982 look.
And-
This is a Mexican dress. I've never worn it. I pulled it out of the closet and I was like, yeah, let's do this shit.
And I am not at all giving you compliments because I'm drunk and lonely.
And when I'm looking good to you.
Yeah, well, that's when you know there's a fucking pandemic going on.
Is desperate.
All right, so what do you guys want to do? Just end this shit, or you want to keep going?
I don't know. What should we do? Denny's, can you read the comments? Can you tell us what the vibe is?
I can read it. You know what, Denny? I can read them too if you want, so you can sit back.
Yeah, here, let me sit back, read some comments first. I like that, but I got them up too.
Yeah, not the strongest reader should read the comments.
Wow. After I just gave you so many fucking
Yeah.
By the
Oh,
way,
man,
you know
look at
what?
that.
I'm writing it down right now. We are doing a reading contest Monday on the KVJ show, and I'm gonna beat that ass. I'm so annoyed. My pride is at stake again. KVJ reading contest, taking down the witch.
Yeah, we'll fill that extra hour there.
Yeah, that's right. So if you
Right.
don't know, this is a big announcement. KVJ is going to be going from 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. until this probably till the weirdness goes away. Wouldn't you imagine, Virginia?
Yeah, I mean, it's just the listening habits. Sorry, I'm burping from the beer.
Great.
Listening habits are changing. You know, some people are waking up later and a lot of people are waking up later. So we want to be there when those people are awake. Now we're still going to be there at 6 a.m. when some people are on the road or essential employees are driving. So we're not going to stop being there at 6, but we want to go till 11 because more people want
waking up.
voice. They
Yeah.
want voice. They want people talking to them, about them, with them. So,
So
you know,
full disclosure too, because we are going longer from 6 to 11, there will be some replays during the 6 and possibly during the 10 to 11. Now, I only say that because I know some dick in the chat room's gonna go, you fucking lazy fucks, you're playing replays again. And then as soon as commercial break goes, I'm gonna go into the room with Denny's in suits. Can you believe the son of a bitch is talking shit? Blah, blah, blah. We're letting you know right now, during the 6 and during the 10, there's potential of a few replays, but ultimately it's gonna be more content.
yeah, and
Yes.
it's going to start out live at 6. It's going to have a lot of live content around the minuscule amounts of replays
Yeah.
that we might do just to fill a little bit of space. So it's more KVJ. And if that's what you want, then you're going to be happy with it.
And if you're watching this and you don't like KVJ, well, that's on you. Like, what do you do? You hate watching?
Hate watching is real.
Oh, it's real.
I get it.
Hate watching and hate listening is real, Virginia. Oh, she left? Okay.
Oh, she's out.
Hate listening.
I'm not
Don't-
leaving. I'm just moving. I had to move my
Start of the day.
I had a
There might be
listen.
4.
Okay, how many people are even watching this, Denny? Did I see 1,000 comments on this thing?
So
Really?
Yeah, I
there's
think
a
I
lot
did.
of a lot of comments for sure. We have 307 people watching it currently.
Okay.
All right.
So
I thought I saw 1,000 comments, Denny's.
well, here I'm refreshing it for you.
Yeah, it's 1.9 comments and only 4 shares. So that means a lot of people are listening and they're going, "Yeah, this sucks. We're not going to share it."
Don't
I
tell
don't
anyone
want
I'm
anybody in my
listening.
family see this shit.
Nobody tell anybody I'm listening to this.
Yeah, no, everybody's been sticking it out. It's been awesome. Everybody joining us for this happy hour. Actually, I'll tell you what, man. The wine is setting in a little bit. It warms
Are you
up.
getting a little buzz there, Denny's?
Definitely am.
Rocco just went to the mailbox to check the mail because it's exciting now.
I get it.
It's one of the few things we have.
It's the highlight of my day.
Came in and he threw the mail at me and goes, "Here's your mail, mother." Don't say that. Okay, now he said the MF.
I
Just-
put 18 plus. We're good.
I'm sorry if anybody heard that.
Chewy.
No, it was so far in the background.
Hey, Chewy.
Look at Bird.
Chewy. Hey, Chewy, baby. Hey, Virginia, you want to talk some of that shit now? Now that he's in front of you? Look him in the eyes?
Hey, Chewy, blink once if you feel like you've been molested in the past 24 hours.
All right.
Wait,
All right,
stick your tongue out
I'm taking
if Bird has touched your balls.
All right, I'm getting him away from that madness. He doesn't deserve that.
not Chewy.
Not sweet Chewy.
No
man.
one is safe.
I totally look drunk.
Especially walking around, it's like that drunk cam.
Oh, you know,
Oh,
so-
it's
so
wobbling so much.
I want to do a test run. See if you guys can see the dog trail where everyone's always leaving their shit, their dog shit in the gloves. Tell me if the internet connection.
All right, we'll see how long until you cut out.
Say baby cakes. That's my nickname.
That's your bedroom name for it.
You guys see that? Are we still
Yeah,
still
so
there. I'm
yeah, you're
surprised.
still yeah.
Wow, look at that. Yeah. So basically that's where all the dog shit and no. Oh, you know what? Let me show you that glove.
All right, now you're pushing it.
Oh, we're gonna lose. Yeah,
There
yeah.
you go. Well, now, I've got him in fast forward right now.
No, he's over by the trail. There's only a
Wow,
minor.
it's still kind of working.
Dickie Rance thing. He should be coming back right here. Yeah, we got
I
you
actually
back.
saw the glove. I can't
You
believe
saw-
it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, man. People are leaving gloves left and right, Virginia.
All right. Yeah, no.
Calm down.
We kept you the whole time.
You guys can hear it.
Yeah, it was cutting out a little bit, but
I
you
get
were-
it. Yeah. I love it.
Little May's pocket.
I did that Facebook thing yesterday, and I tried to go on my porch, and it was just really rough.
I
Denny's,
saw it.
I got some messages that told me that you need to get me a Wi-Fi booster.
All right. That'll help you.
How much do I pay for that, and where do I get it?
I could probably order it and then I'll just yeah, I mean they're like $20, maybe like 25.
Okay.
I'll grab one. I can order one off Amazon.
Hey, Denny's, are we all good for the video game tonight? Let's get people.
We
Doing that.
are. What time are we jumping on? I know we got to make sure we order food first.
Okay, so it's 6:30
Mexican.
now.
I mean, that's my vote.
Mexican.
Right.
I'll do Mexican. I'm down.
I'm down too.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. It's on the bird tonight.
All right.
So you tell Lady Jen whatever she wants. It's on the bird. And she
True.
go double order. It's Friday.
All right. What are you opening up there, Virginia?
So I stole this out of the KVJ beer fridge. It's a barrel of Monk's
Fleur de Blanc.
Fleur de Blanc. Yeah, a little French shit for you now.
Oh.
Virginia.
Be very careful. There's got to be a better way with it than that.
There's got to be a better way,
It
right?
looks
I like it. I like the danger.
I mean, it just. I would get a.
I know you would.
I'm just saying. Be careful.
No, you're smart, Denny's. I'm not.
Ah, look at that. That's why you're badass.
That's why. Crazy, but successful.
Yes.
Everybody stay tuned later when she has no idea. I'll be filming and put it up live. That'll be interesting.
I dare you. You won't do that shit.
Somebody in the chat asked how long we've been doing this. We've been doing this every Friday, happy hour with KVJ at 5. Usually
Every Friday
Kevin's
for the
here.
last 2 weeks. Yeah. So every Friday for 2
1
weeks. Every Friday though. Every Friday.
It feels like we've been doing it for 8 years.
Well, I mean, from a certain point of view, we have.
Yeah. But yeah,
Now,
so
if you don't like foam, you can dig in your earwax
or rub your nose.
or rub your nose wax wherever you have the oiliest part of you and touch the foam. And supposedly it kills the foam and then makes your beer less foamy.
That's what they say.
Panda. Gross.
See, you're married. You can do shit like that. You're locked in.
I've heard that though. They say if you use the grease from your nose, it's pretty gnarly, but I used to do it.
I'll deal with the foam.
My grease, so why would I be gnarled out?
Yeah, well, so good job. You brought the podcast to a halt.
Oh man.
So V,
Well-
do you have a buzz? Denny's just trying to shut down the podcast. It's like,
I
well,
no,
want
it's-
so badly. I'm just waiting this out.
so we do have to probably get going though, only because I got to walk Chewy. We have to get the video game stuff going on. Virginia's got to get into an argument with Panda. So there's a lot to do tonight.
So what time do you want to jump on, Bird, so we can tell the good people?
7:30.
7:30, 1 hour from now. You
Is
want
that cool?
7:45, just because I know we got to make sure we have time to order food and stuff.
Do you want to just say fuck it and do 8?
Well,
You know what? Screw it. Let's get real hammered. Do 9.
Pennies.
No,
can
let's
you
do 8.
Send this out with a little bit of cat ass.
Oh yeah. I'll get some music.
I got Oreo to do it earlier. Now it's your turn.
Come on, give us some cat ass.
Oh yeah.
A lot of shit right there.
She loves it. Katas.
Katas.
Well, very cool. Should we wrap this thing or what are we doing?
Yeah, let's wrap it.
Well,
Play us
guys,
out, Bert.
thank you guys for listening. You want that shit, Suits?
Oh yeah.
But you have
I
to
will.
sing to it.
What song is this?
All right.
It's gonna be out of time.
It's so
When I could touch your body.
Yeah.
Not everybody. Got a body
Not
like
like me. Real peaceful.
Cat like howled when I started singing.
Was that? I was like, what is that?
All right, guys.
Like, stop it.
Thank you guys for listening. We love you all, and Bigfoot is real.
Bro, we'll be on YouTube later.